Last week, reports emerged claiming that Real Madrid have practically closed the signing of Brazilian wonderkid Endrick from Palmeiras. It was reported that Los Blancos had met the 16-year-old sensation's €60 million release clause, while they would also be paying an additional €12 million in tax commissions to land the young striker from the Brazilian club. However, a fresh report from AS has now shed light on the details of the transfer agreement between Real Madrid and Palmeiras. As per the report, Los Merengues will be meeting the €60 million release clause amount but as a fixed plus add-on pay arrangement. Real Madrid have agreed to shell out a fixed fee of €35 million for the signing of Endrick, with an additional €25 million included as bonuses based on the player meeting various performance-related objectives that are not easy to achieve. Indeed, the report indicates that the agreement for bonuses includes clauses like Endrick winning the Golden Boy Award, number of appearances made, number of goals scored, and the titles he will win at the Spanish capital club. Sources involved in the negotiations have told AS, if Madrid manages to pay the €60 million, it is because Endrick is worth at least €300 million. The report indicates that the agreement between all parties is complete but is yet to be made official due to bureaucratic issues. It will be registered on the FIFA TMS soon, but will only become effective in 2024, when Endrick turns 18. As for the contract details that the 16-year-old has agreed, the Brazilian prodigy will only be signing a 3-year contract until 2027, as FIFA does not permit a longer deal for underage players. However, there is an option for a further 3-year extension until 2030 included. Endrick will be earning a salary of €2 million per year gross for that duration, although there will be small increments with each passing season, similar to what Vinicius Jr. had signed when he joined Real Madrid. Apart from the fee being paid to Palmeiras, the Merengues will also be shelling out a signing-on bonus to the player, the value of which is undisclosed at this moment. Furthermore, the player and the club will share 50% of his image rights after he officially joins the club in 2024. It is no secret that clubs like Chelsea, PSG, and Barcelona were also in the hunt to sign Endrick. However, the youngsters will to join Real Madrid played a key role in the Merengues clinching the deal, while talent spotter Juni Calafat is also said to have had a huge hand. Endrick is likely to arrive in Madrid to complete his medical sometime this week, following which the transfer will be made official, possibly before the World Cup is over. For the second time in 4 years, Luka Modric and Croatia have made it to the semi-finals of the FIFA World Cup. The Vitrini got past Japan and tournament favourites Brazil on penalties in the knockout stages to set up a semi-final tie against Lionel Messi's Argentina, with the match to take place tomorrow. Ahead of the much-awaited contest between the two nations, Croatia captain and Real Madrid superstar Modric has been granting interviews to various media outlets and has been discussing his matchup with Messi as well as his future at the Santiago Bernabeu. During a recent interview with RTVE, Modric touched upon how not many people did not take the Croatian national team seriously enough, saying, "Before leaving for the World Cup we talked about it a lot inside the Madrid dressing room. I told my teammates, watch out with Croatia, you can ask them," laughs. No one counted on us. When Croatia played Brazil in the quarter-finals, Modric came up against 3 of his Real Madrid teammates in Vinicius Jr., Eder Militao and Rodrigo Goes. The latter was one of the penalty takers for the Selecao and ended up missing, leading to criticism. Modric, who has close ties with Rodrigo, defended the young forward, saying, "Rodrigo is a wonderful boy, I love him very much, we have a very good relationship. It's a pity it happened to him, but I'm very happy for my country. I just wanted to encourage him." Spain were one of the pre-tournament favourites but crashed out of the competition at the hands of Morocco in the round of 16 stages. Giving his thoughts on that, Modric added, "I thought Spain would have reached the WC semi-final or even further. They have a good squad. But this is football, you always have to be at 100%. On his upcoming showdown with Messi, Modric insisted that he was excited and looking forward to it, as he said, "I can't wait to play against Argentina. Messi is their best player, it will be difficult to stop him, but we are ready. We will give our all. We will try to have the best game of our lives. I hope it'll be enough to reach the final." In another interview with El Chiringuito TV, Modric was asked if he gave tips to Croatia goalkeeper Dominik Livakovic to stop Rodrigo's penalty. In response, the veteran star said, "No, but I told him about Casemiro, laughs. I know where he would have shot his penalty. Livakovic went in the right direction, but case is too good." Modric's contract with Real Madrid expires at the end of the ongoing season. While it is expected that he will renew, there has not been any notable progress at this point. And when asked about his future, the Croatian international insisted that he dreams of retiring at the club but is currently focused on the World Cup. "There's time to talk about that. Now I'm focused on the World Cup. Of course, I would like to retire at Real Madrid. It's my dream," he said. On the fans being worried that he might be exhausted for the second half of the season following his exertions at the World Cup, he added, "No, don't worry, laughs. I'll have a few days off and that will be enough to recover and be ready for Real Madrid." In a big update, journalist Bruno Andrade on UOL Esport is reporting that Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti has been approached over the vacant managerial position with the Brazilian national team. Following the Seleção's FIFA World Cup 2022 quarter-final exit this past week, Chit decided to step down from the managerial role, leaving a vacancy. Reports insisted that Pep Guardiola had been approached by the Brazilian Football Confederation, CBF, but the Catalan tactician has only recently renewed with Manchester City and a switch is seen as next to impossible. Now, though, it is being reported that Real Madrid boss Ancelotti is being viewed as a candidate to replace Chit as the manager of the Brazilian national team. The report suggests that Ancelotti's name has been discussed since October and preliminary talks were also held with the Italian tactician to gauge his interest in the post. And the response from the 63-year-old was reportedly a positive one, with the report claiming that Ancelotti informed that he would be open to the job but insisted that he would only consider it after seeing out the remainder of the 2022-23 season with Real Madrid. Ancelotti's contract with Los Blancos runs until the summer of 2024. So in case Brazil do wish to appoint him as their manager and the Italian agrees to take over, the CBF will need to negotiate with Real Madrid over his release. The 63-year-old is one of the most successful managers in the game of football. Having returned to Real Madrid for his second stint last year, Ancelotti led them to the La Liga title and the UEFA Champions League. It will certainly be intriguing to see whether Ancelotti does end up becoming the manager of the Brazilian national team once the season is out of the way.